Okay, The Tide of Well-Being by Chantal Hoffman. As we become plagued with the diseases of society and the tide of well-being quickly recedes, we pore over things that don't matter and our innocence crackles away like old paint. Morals they sink away like a weight in quicksand. Are they thinly veiled lies we've come to believe? Small joy is snuffed out like an unwanted flame. How do we cure this disease? Our face of individuality melts away, and the expectations of society holds us together like paste. As we become plagued with the diseases of society, and the tide of well-being quickly recedes, as we sit at the deathbed of faith, our malnourished souls they bleed, and the monster of gluttony grips at our ankles, all the while we show no restraint, and morals they sink away like a weight in quicksand. Are they thinly veiled lies that we've come to believe? We run this race on these rented dreams, but when do we stop to realize the world misleads? Our holy history lessons melt away, and our students often take the bait, and they become plagued with the diseases of society while their tide of well-being quickly recedes. Our soul flickers like a flame so delicate it moves in our subconscious. It's weak, but it still breathes. It speaks to us in moments of stillness. It says wise things, but its voice is faint, and morals can sink away like weights in quicksand, and thinly veiled lies we can come to believe. I could say there are things beyond our ability to comprehend, but to some this thought impedes. We can only pray that God leads us down our true path, and hope we can endure life's pain, in hopes we don't become plagued with the disease, and the tide of well-being does not so soon recede, and morals do not sink away like weights in quicksand, and lies we choose not to believe. And one more poem. This one is called A Million Pounds. It's a sickening but sweet taste, revenge. My festering anger eats away at my conscience and soul. I pore over what I have done as I smoke my cigarette to the filter. The glittering ring on my finger is a heavy mockery of our life, our love. To look into your eyes is like looking into windows of a dark and empty house. You are not there, and my once thriving, willing, giving heart grew heavy, battered, broken, and black. I sit in the darkened room, hands trembling, lighting another cigarette. The revolver weighs a million pounds in my lap. I should feel something, fear, denial, regret, or guilt. But I feel nothing as I look at the stained and bloody, mangled sheets. You lie in your bed next to the woman you chose for all of eternity because of me. Years of silence has made me bitter. It was my stolen youth that pulled the trigger.